You did Top Secret on Monday. How was that?
It was good, man. It was,
Yeah.
I thought it went well. They gave me some group
Oh yeah.
member thing.
We're all in the
Huh?
group.
Is that what you do? The group?
Yeah. I've never got a spot through it.
Right.
Yeah.
What's
Everyone's
the
on
group?
the
Just
group.
hold that a
I
little bit
wondered.
closer to your mouth.
It's the phone number, right?
It's the phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might give you one because you're foreign. They seem to give more spots to out of towners now.
Okay.
Because I've been talking to people who were doing it a lot, and they're all like, "It's impossible." Like Ali Woods is saying he's
Really? Yeah.
You just
they're not giving him spots.
I see.
Oh, well, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know.
Eveldis said he's not getting the spots.
Oh, really?
anymore.
Yeah? Ah, yeah. I mean, the last time I was in there, I did a joke and I was like, I'm never getting booked here again. Yeah.
What was the
It
joke?
died on its arse. I think I said it last week, but it was about the trans school shooter who she didn't shoot up a school. It was a church in
How
like
the heck did this go
Minnesota.
on?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, what could drive someone to do that? And then I found out it was like a male to female transition, trans woman.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, oh, she's on her period, which is a pro-trans joke, if you ask me.
Yeah,
You know what I
really,
mean? Yeah, I mean, I should have lent into it and then just been like,
You guys are wrong.
do you guys not think that trans women can get periods? You know, that's what I should have done. But instead,
I don't think anyone thinks that they can.
I know. I don't think they do. No,
I think that's more why the
I
joke
think
didn't work.
that's I
Rather
think-
than it being offensive,
think
they were
this-
probably just like, "What?"
Yeah, I think that's why it didn't land, because people were like, yeah, no, on no planet is that possible.
No.
So the joke is not rooted in reality whatsoever.
No.
I don't know. I feel like the silent majority. Maybe we shouldn't start off with blatant transphobia.
Jokes
But
against
I'm not transphobic.
I'm not transphobic either.
Hamish, tell us about a joke that got you cancelled.
I've never said something that crazy where I've been like, fuck. I've never been really, like, I've been worried about shit, but then it's only just because my anxiety is bad. And then a few days later I think about it and I'm like, oh, I was worried about nothing.
Right.
I mean, I do say crazy-ish stuff on stage sometimes, but it's never like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm never pushing it that hard. And usually if I do, I'm able to bring it back, or I just toe the, like, you know, I just go a little one, you know.
There is you get that fear in your stomach because you're like, oh, this is an absolutely mental thing. Like, I used to have a bit about, and now someone sent me a clip and Charlie Kirk did the same kind of
He
bit
did the
on
bit?
on a podcast.
Wait,
I'm not saying he
he's
stole
doing
my
bits?
bit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, but he did it on some podcast where he was
I
like,
hope you steal his last bit.
catch a bullet in the neck.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, he said like, what was it again? He's like, oh, this is talking about gays for Gaza or whatever, and he was like, well, Palestine's never been safer for gays because there's no more buildings for them to throw gay people off.
There's no more Gazans.
Right.
Huh?
There's no more Gazans.
There's no more. There's no one to throw them off the roof.
Yeah.
But what about you? Have you ever said anything incendiary? Is that a word?
I've only ever really had it once where a joke was like, I was like running it for a bit and I had like another comedian that I like respected was like, dude, you gotta stop doing that joke.
Oh wow! What was the joke?
I thought Berlin was supposed to be like you can say anything.
Well,
this was in New Zealand.
Okay,
This was back in New
yeah.
Zealand. And to be fair,
was
like
probably
I
nothing
think it was also the way I said, because I've said it a few times.
the Lord of the
Berlin.
Rings joke. They're like, you don't fucking.
Like, there's no
It's
need
like,
to put
are
the
you
N-word in that
kidding?
joke. It works without it.
Yeah, you didn't have to call hobbits the N-word, all right?
It was essentially the Kramer like set.
Right?
It was
Yeah.
You're doing it cover.
the N-word
Yeah,
over
yeah.
and over and over.
Yeah.
Um,
What was it?
it was about like talking about how like I've had really bad sets in the past, and then I had someone on the front row like shaking their head at my jokes like the whole time, and I went up to them after and was like, hey, it's actually really rude when you do that, but it turns out they had Parkinson's, so it was like,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they were Indian.
That's
You know
not
what I mean?
It's
Parkinson's
not
is
that bad,
fine.
but having someone like be like, stop doing that joke.
Who
No,
was it?
Who did it?
It was a comic in New Zealand. Who's
Did they have Parkinson's?
no, but
Man,
like,
fuck 'em.
yeah,
That's what I always think. It's
You know,
like,
But I think it's like what you're saying. Like, I think my anxiety is more than the actual
Yeah.
offensive.
I'm the
joke.
same,
Like, I don't
especially
really-
if someone said that. No one's ever said something like that to me. So if
Yeah.
someone did, I would lose my mind. Did you ever work with? I worked with to the Comedy Store in Sydney a few weeks ago. Jack Ansett. Do you know him?
Oh, I know that guy,
Yeah,
but
he's
I
very
haven't,
funny.
I haven't performed with him
Oh,
before.
right.
But
Yeah.
I think he was more Auckland and
Oh, okay. Where were you based?
Wellington.
Oh, Wellington. Yeah.
Well, what about him? Was he offensive? Like an offensive?
No,
guy?
no, he was just very funny. I was just wondering if, like, I don't know. There can't be many comics in New Zealand, so I thought maybe you'd worked with him. Maybe
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you kind of, or you know everyone pretty
Yeah.
much, and it doesn't take long till you've pretty much worked with everyone in New Zealand.
And what's the? Because I know that Australia can be quite racist. What's New Zealand like?
New Zealand, it's very like.
Yeah, but it's like both. No, they're
can
both very
depend.
racist.
Yeah,
but it's just
yeah,
like
yeah.
this. You wouldn't see much racism in the comedy scene in Australia.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
it's so that's what
the people that you're
That's good
around
about.
aren't racist. It's like an underlying like the fact that there's a place called Blacktown. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like
Right.
there's just
Is there racism against like Maoris and stuff?
for
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's as bad as in Australia
No.
for sure, but it's still like rural New. I grew up rural New Zealand,
Oh,
and
okay.
that's pretty rough.
Okay.
And most of New
Rough as in
Zealand is
racist.
like rural New Zealand. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like,
And did you grow up with
um,
Maoris?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
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 What
My
are they
best
like?
friend growing up.
Your best friend was Maori?
They're very integrated. Into,
okay.
Well,
Yeah.
yes and
Like-
no. It's kind of it's a big political thing. It's kind of like there's a lot of Māori who like don't even really identify as Māori,
Okay.
but there's no like full-blooded Māori left in
Okay.
New Zealand. They're all
Okay.
kind of
How are you pronouncing it?
Māori.
Māori.
Moldy.
Māori.
it's almost like Māori.
It's like
but
Māori,
it's
but-
Māori.
I'm saying Maori.
Yeah, that's how
Is
it's
that
a
how,
lot
is that how
That's right.
retarded people from the West
But
say
that's like there's a lot of people in New Zealand that would pronounce it that
Okay,
way. And
yeah.
I think I get anxious that I pronounce it
But
wrong.
it's
and I
Maori.
try and do it right, but I think it
it? Was it Maori?
Māori.
Maori. Moly.
Māori.
Holy moly. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But it's like a really soft D almost.
Oh, I love
Māori.
a soft D. I should have said a hard D. Fuck's sake. But yeah, because I've always been fascinated with Maori people, you know, because they have the fucking tattoos and shit, right? Like
Yeah,
on their
yeah.
fucking
Yeah. That happens. I mean, I'm by no means like a spokesperson, but in terms of the, they just.
that's what we got
That's
you
what,
on.
that's what we're gonna
Okay,
put
let
on
me
the
take it from
title of the video. Maori
Yeah.
spokesperson. Fitz.
Well, that's actually perfect because I've got a lot of opinions about
About the
Māori
Maoris.
people,
Yeah.
but-
So where did you?
It's very rich. It's very like. I think it was like the difference between Australia and New Zealand was that like Australia was kind of like they didn't even want to try and integrate. And
With
I
the
think
No, they
Aborigines.
wanted to. What did they call it? They tried to like basically breed them out, like intentionally.
yeah, it was
Like
kind
they
of,
they would steal their children, take them to camps basically,
Yeah.
and raise them by white people, and then try and breed.
Is this in New Zealand? you're talking
In
about?
Australia.
In
Australia.
Australia with the
There's
Aborigines.
a really good film about it called Rabbit Proof Fence.
Oh, that's a great
Oh,
film.
I heard
yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
You
Yeah.
should watch it. It's really good.
We could do it a rabbit
and
proof fence
they,
at the back garden.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
I think it
Um,
was like Aboriginal people were still part of the Flora and Fauna Act of Australia
They were considered the
Yeah.
same as plants.
up until like the 70s.
It's insane. And dude, like
So
it's,
vegans would
fucking
eat them?
crazy.
Is
It's
that?
fu-
Yeah.
there's still like Aboriginal communities out in the like the middle of nowhere that the government just won't like supply with water and stuff. Like they intentionally
Jesus
basically
Christ.
just make them
That's
these
fucked,
horrible
man.
places to live so that they have to leave.
The
Basically,
old Israel method.
yeah, basically, like it really is. It's like
They learned from the best.
Yeah, they're learning from the best.
Yeah.
So then where did you grow up then in New Zealand?
In New Zealand, I was like top of the South Island. I
Okay.
moved around a lot as a kid, but the difference, like in New Zealand as well, is
in the
that
sounds.
like
Is that the
Nelson,
sound?
close to Nelson.
Okay, yeah,
close
yeah.
to the sounds.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
Marlborough sounds.
Yeah, nice.
What's the sounds?
It's just
like,
like
Sounds good.
Kind of like an archipelagos type.
You said an a cappella group.
It's like an acapella group.
yeah, it's a
which is really
Māori
well done.
archipelago group.
You haven't heard of the sounds, dude?
My favorite a
They're the
cappella
be-
group.
Yeah.
Great name for an a cappella group. The
You
Sounds.
grew up next to
Yeah.
the sounds.
Yeah.
That's the family
No.
called The Sounds. Yeah.
You just say top of the South Island.
Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
like, oh, the sounds.
The Sound family. So yeah, what is The Sounds then?
It's just like a really nice area
Yeah.
of New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
It's like
My
beach.
cousins had like a house that you could only get to by boat there.
Yeah,
Go
a
there
lot
on
of that
holidays.
sort of stuff.
Oh,
So,
okay,
yeah,
nice.
they'd have like a grocery boat come around and drop you. Like you were just stuck there if you were like. There's no way to get out.
So your cousins like rich then, if they had no?
No, it was like their family home growing up, and then the whole family. You know, like it's split between like 50 people now.
Right.
Do you know
Okay.
what I mean? Like,
Right.
all the cousins and like everything. Because it was like my aunt and uncle or whatever grew up there.
I had like rich second cousins growing up.
Yeah.
Sick. They had like a indoor
nice.
swimming pool.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
like a mansion and everything.
Yeah.
And you just saw your parents. And you're like,
I always
Get a better
never.
job.
When I think of Ireland, I don't think there's any mansions there. I feel like it's old castles and then huts, like and swamps. Like the idea of someone building a mansion there.
we don't have swamps. We've got bogs though.
But that's what I meant.
Yeah. We got big bogs. And
Is that where the whole town goes to the toilet? Like,
the bog? Yeah. But we call that toilet the bog.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
Yeah,
What do you
right.
call it, the bog?
I think
No?
they
thought it
call it a
was
bog
called
sometimes.
Dublin.
Yeah.
Huh? It's called-
What did you call it?
I thought it was pronounced Dublin.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, it's turning into a bog these days, you know. Stop the boats. But that's a joke. I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, we used to call the toilet would be called the bog. The shitter. I'm trying to think, is there any other Irish slang for? I thought that a shitter. A shitter's pretty
Shitter's
generic.
good. Yeah, we use that one as well. New Zealand, it made its way to New Zealand.
Bog. Anytime I think of to go off topic, I always think of the Simpsons episode. Whenever I think of like Australia and New Zealand.
Oh,
that's a great
that's
episode.
everyone's, all Australians' favorite episode of The Simpsons.
It's
is that
such
episode.
a good episode.
It's
Because
where
it's like
he kicks
the
him in the ass with the giant boot.
Yeah, it's
Is that-
so
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
The Prime Minister's like just
Oi!
on a donut and the thing.
Yeah.
Oi, Prime Minister! So good.
And when he's face like, that's not a knife, this is a knife. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a spoon. He's
Oh,
like,
I've
"That's a
seen
spoon."
you-
He's like,
I've seen you
"I've
played
seen
knifey spoony before."
But it's so good.
It's so good.
Fuck, man.
But that made me believe that, and I don't know if this is the case, that when you flush the toilet it goes in the opposite direction.
No,
Is
that's
that
not true.
no?
No.
No, but it comes out of the toilet.
There's like a
That's
scam.
the
Yeah?
problem, yeah.
Really?
There's a
yeah?
scam
'cause the
on.
gravity kind of works.
Oh no.
There's
Wait, so the water comes out of the no, you're fucking with me, Jesus Christ.
Doesn't say anything.
Yeah. Well, I think the Earth's flat, so that's why.
There's a scam on the equator where a guy just is with a sink
Yeah.
and he pretends that like he uses a trick to do it, but he just like puts it on one side of the equator and it like goes one way and then like goes the other way
right.
and just takes. I don't know why people are paying for it. It's like, you want to see it go the other way? You gotta cough up.
You want to see me go the other way?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna cost you.
Yeah. Or fuck your mum on this side, your dad on this
No,
side.
fuck your dad on the other side.
It's all it's all flipped, so
Yeah.
it's not gay. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get past
yeah.
the thing.
Or else, you're on the line of the equator, and then he's in like doggy style. He's in
Oh,
the
and
doggy
you're on one
position.
side. You're south equator.
The dad's on one side, fucking him in the ass, and then he's
Yeah.
I don't know, eating
We're in
out
different
his mom.
time zones. It's
Yeah, we're in
alright.
different time zones, yeah.
I'm okay, that's good.
Is there like a
Whatever.
fake line somewhere that marks the equator? Is
Yeah, but I think a lot of
kinda-
it's like through the fucking Amazon or whatever. You
Yeah.
know?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like this is almost like a Vegas excuse you could use. You know what I mean? Your girlfriend's like, you fucked a man, but you're like, oh, but it was in the southern hemisphere.
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
That's all good.
Yeah. Men have vaginas on the
Yeah,
southern
yeah,
hemisphere.
yeah. Yeah, their
yeah.
dicks go the other way. They're inverted.
They're inverted, yeah. But my when the Simpsons did Ireland, their whole thing was that like when the plane landed at Dublin airport, it was just like beer bottles. They like,
What's that episode?
It's like-
Is that a newer episode?
Huh?
Is that a newer episode?
No. I think it was back when it was back in its heyday. I think.
What
the
happened
good
in that?
old
I don't
days.
remember that.
Because I think it was like there was a scene where Bart takes out a Game Boy or something, and they're like, "Oh, don't turn that on because it'll fuck with the whatever the plane."
Mm.
And then he starts turning it on and off, and the plane's like this.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Well,
But I never. What is that real? The thing where you turn your phone if you play with your phone? It fucks
No,
with
I
the
don't think
phone?
there's ever been a case.
I know,
of it
but
ever.
I know the why this is.
Yeah.
And my friend told me
Yeah?
and it's actually apparently got something to do with the Jews.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is that what happened on 9/11?
Yeah.
No, I do
That's
know.
why that's why they wear the hats, is to cover their antennas.
They're just 5G towers, 5J towers.
But there's a reason, and my friend works on like the towers in New Zealand,
Okay.
the like service towers.
Yeah.
It's a very
And
old
he-
reason it doesn't make. Yeah.
But it's apparently
The two towers
it's
from Lord of the
when
Rings?
your phone is searching for signal,
Mm.
it uses like a lot of energy from the towers to like fight. So if it's a
Ah.
lot of phones up in the air that are like kind of close to signal.
Right.
It's
right,
like using a lot of energy, and so it's like
Right,
the energy
okay.
providers don't want you to be using your phone.
Right.
That's what he says.
Okay.
But,
Okay. Yeah, because I've always been paranoid that like, if I like switched on fucking my phone too early or whatever, I didn't have it on airplane mode. The next thing you're responsible for the plane fucking.
It's
I'm
also
so
it's also
scared, yeah.
only like a law in like America. It's actually not a law anywhere else, but all airlines just say it because it's just.
Yeah,
But it's a
they
law
just
in
can't,
America
like, they just
to
can't, yeah.
put it on airplane mode.
Yeah.
It's a law. Like,
Yeah, I think in America it is.
Whoa.
They've had some bad experiences with planes. In fairness, like
I mean,
I don't blame
they-
them. That's a
Yeah,
massive
yeah,
overcorrection
yeah,
that
yeah.
I'm fine with.
Yeah.
Have you ever had really bad turbulence on a
Yes.
plane? Yeah.
Recently.
Really? Yeah.
Like fucking horrendous coming back from New Zealand back to Berlin, and it was like 6 hours of like
Jesus
moderate
Christ.
to pretty severe sometimes are, but like moderate, like
You're there
you're
like, does the
this.
pilot have Parkinson's? And they're
For,
like,
like-
Jesus Christ, kids. Stop
yeah.
with the Parkinson's.
You
joke.
gotta stop doing that joke.
Turns out the comics behind
Yeah,
it. I was like,
yeah.
Jesus
Fitz,
Christ.
I told you, man.
Yeah.
Like,
But
but it was rough. And then one of the air hostesses was like, "Yeah, on the way like over,
Yeah.
someone broke their leg in this sort of turbulence." And it's like,
Wow.
don't
The
tell me
turbulence.
that.
You must
Like,
have fucking
Oh, he's trying-
their
was he
bones are
trying
made
to
out of chalk.
play hopscotch down the aisle while
Yeah,
the
I
turbulence
guess
was
so.
happening. Fuck me. I just saw, you know that famous video of the guy with the Burger King hat on screaming the N-word?
yeah.
I just
Yeah,
saw
it's
the
my
full
uncle, dude.
video yesterday. It's like
Yeah,
2 minutes
he
long.
actually, it's actually, you totally
Totally
understand
warranted.
what, yeah, exactly. you're like, oh!
No, not at all. But there is way more context.
Okay, here we
to-
go. This is the
So what's the-
defense.
what's the full video?
Yeah.
Can we watch it? Can we put it on?
Yeah, can we watch
I'd
it?
have to find it somewhere. It's
Okay.
and also I'd have to bleep it. He says the N-word like. But I
I
think
but he's saying it.
yeah, but there's
We're
a
not saying it.
there's
I
a yeah
can
on
do the
YouTube.
reenactment
As long as
if
we're
you
like,
want.
If we're
Every time
if
he
we're
said it, it was
tutting
like-
and shaking our heads, but then we'd have to YouTube would fucking I don't know. But yeah, I think he was sitting next to a black woman.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
warranted it. Yeah, warranted.
End of story. That's the whole
Yeah.
clip. But they were bickering about something, and then when she was like going to get past him to get out into the aisle, she like kneed him in the stomach or something.
Oh.
And the clip starts with him being like, "She need me in this." Like he seems quite civil.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
"She need me in the stomach," and it's like, "Okay, sir, calm down, calm down." He's just like, "No. You need to get her off the plane." And then they're like, yeah, okay. And then just out of nowhere, then he just starts screaming the N-word. And they're like, "Sir, calm down." And he keeps saying it, and then he tries to get up, and then the black woman actually like takes a swing at him.
Whoa,
Yeah, it's
whoa.
like 2 minutes. It's fucking crazy. But then I think there was a second video where he did it again on a different plane.
Yeah,
Wasn't there?
yeah.
I think so.
He's just like
Well, it could be AI.
he's just
No,
trying
I
to
think there
feed
was
the
a s-
algorithm now. Like,
Right.
What?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the story
He found his niche.
the story I heard was that he was getting extradited back somewhere.
Oh, okay.
And a way to
man.
stop because he wanted to get taken off the plane so that he couldn't be extradited. He started screaming the N-word, but that could just be a story that people.
Yeah, well then that would totally. I think that would hold up in court. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like he just wanted the plane to fucking.
I was just
to
trying
land.
to obstruct justice, Your Honor.
Yeah. And he's I was on the train yesterday, and this crazy woman started screaming. I recorded it on my phone. She started screaming about how everyone in the UK is taking cocaine, and it killed her son, and she's written to King Charles about it, and he's done nothing. And she's just screaming like at everyone. She's like,
King Charlie.
"Don't do King Charlie."
Yeah.
She's like, "Don't do drugs. Don't ruin your life." And she has like one of those. They always have one of these like buggy cart fucking things with them.
Yeah.
And then like a random bag of like shopping or whatever. She's like, "Don't take drugs. It killed my son." Scream. She had sunglasses on. It was like 8 p.m. She's like, "Don't fuck. It killed my son." And then I got.
She gave cocaine to her baby.
Yeah. I did cocaine when I was pregnant. But no, and then I saw her like the next day at the same station she got on.
And you're like, oh my god.
And I was like, "Oh,
so
you
good to see you again.
Yeah. And then she started doing the same thing. What happened was we were on the train and it pulled into Camden Road. And then as soon as it started pulling in, she got up out of her seat and started doing the fucking rant or whatever.
Well,
Yeah, she's like, my show started.
This is yeah.
Showtime stuff.
So this is then yesterday I was on a train and the same thing as we were pulling into Camden Road, she was sitting near me again.
Camden is full of psychos.
Yeah, Camden's crazy. You see all those punks and fucking.
I saw a lady with a sign that said, "Go home, fascist pedophile, loser or something. I guess it was for Trump.
That's for
but
me,
it's
I
like,
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. So I was like, that's no way to welcome me to the town.
Go home.
No, it was
Just
pussy,
got here.
pussy, fascist, pedophile or something.
All right. Well, that language is, misogynistic. Should be
It
using
is.
pussy as a word.
No, exactly.
But yeah, did you see when Trump is here and that some people they projected a picture of him and
I saw
Epstein
this,
onto Windsor
yeah,
Castle?
Yeah.
Which I think
Great
is
chat.
Which I think is where is he staying there or is he like I don't know how they.
Do you think
managed-
Prince Andrew was like, oh, my buddies?
Oh, okay, he's there like.
He's like, I remember that day."
Yeah, that reminds me. Good times,
He's like, he's got the photo, like,
Yeah.
on his,
Yeah,
on his
yeah.
desk.
Yeah, it's a
He's like, looks like,
screensaver.
"Oh, it's the
Yeah,
same."
yeah. Well, I saw an article from The Onion or something, and it was like Donald Trump spends entire trip in England trying to remember where he recognizes Prince Andrew from.
Well, they've had some bangers lately.
Yeah,
I saw one that
yeah.
was like Netanyahu, like what did he say? It was like he says like all these people criticizing the genocide have probably never even done a genocide themselves. It's like you've never even tried to do a genocide.
Yeah.
Before you criticize my one, like,
But there's a conspiracy that Israel killed Charlie Kirk. Did you hear about that?
The fact that he
I've sort of
responded
seen
to
it. I haven't
that.
dug
Yeah.
deep on that. What do they reckon?
Well, yeah, I mean, Netanyahu responded to it.
It makes him seem guilty.
It makes him seem so guilty.
You
Just
don't
responding
respond to that.
it
Yeah.
is-
Yeah.
My
It's
God.
yeah.
It's insane.
It's insane. Well, the thing was that he used to be very pro-Israel, and I think he still was up until he died. But
What, the
he's-
second before he
It
died?
was the
he
second
like-
before he changed his mind.
Yeah.
But he,
Yeah, it's like, who's the change my mind guy?
Stephen Crowder.
Yeah, that's who it was. It was
Yeah.
it was the shit.
Blow my mind. But God, that video would have been way more gruesome if the bullet was like 5 inches higher. You know what I mean? Or like if it
Yeah.
was in the head.
I mean, it was pretty
It was
gruesome.
pretty gruesome.
Did you
That
see
was
the,
like-
the
Yeah,
full
I've
video?
seen it. Not well, like
Uncut.
what's the full video?
Like the up close, him going.
I'm sitting next to a black woman.
But
Yeah, I've seen the video of him, like the different angles. And
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
It's
it's-
grim,
it's-
man.
yeah,
I mean,
it's-
politics aside, you just watch it, you're like, this is fucked. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think his
Since
kids
the
were
word,
there
and
as
it's
well. Some
hard
blood.
to
Were
hang
they
on
there?
to.
I don't know.
I think
don't
people were just
so.
saying that. I think
Yeah.
his kids were at the fucking. They don't go on tour with him. You know?
I think they were like in the vicinity. I think. I don't
I
think.
heard they were there. Yeah.
Were they there, yeah?
That would be pretty
Fuck.
rough.
That would be rough to see your dad get shot in the neck.
Yeah.
I mean, the only person who could relate to that is like maybe Bambi or something. Did the mom get shot in front of Bambi? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
And
Right,
pretty sure,
okay.
yeah.
It's good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's
There's
quite
some
a
similarities
fun
there.
parallel there.
Yeah.
Bambi and
then Bambi-
And then
Charlie.
Bambi grew up to be like a extremist.
Far right
yeah,
extremist.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like Bambi turned out
I have no
fine.
idea what the rest of the story of Bambi is. What happens?
Well, so
We really do get off topic.
We
very
really
quickly.
do. I mean, there's absolutely no through line. How do we get from
Bambi's
Charlie
up.
Kirk to Bambi? But yeah, what I'm saying is that, if Bambi became a well-adjusted, whatever the fuck deer, then Charlie Kirk's kids would be fine.
Yeah.
But Bambi, the mom gets shot by fucking, I don't know, some dude with a trans girlfriend. I don't know. Some left-wing extremist. I don't know. No one ever asked what Bambi's mom was doing to warrant getting shot. Was she espousing right-wing views? I have to watch the movie again.
Yeah.
But I think she got shot by a hunter.
Yeah.
Hunter Biden. But no, she got shot by a hunter. But I don't know who hunts deer. Oh, Joe Rogan. I know a lot of people hunt deer.
Yeah.
Do you eat deer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, then the mom got shot, and then Bambi fucks off because she's a coward. And then I forget the rest of the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Who the fuck?
Does she get taken in by a
I don't.
a
I
guy
can't
who's
honestly
like a
say
Dr.
I've seen
Dolittle
I
it.
think,
type
yeah, she gets
guy?
taken in by a bear and he sings a song about it.
The bare necessities.
Yeah, I'm just mixing.
Just-
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then she loses her shoe
Sounds
at
like-
a
Yeah.
ball, and then a prince finds it. And says, "Does the shoe fit?" And then she's raised by two lesbians. No, the cousins. No, who are they? The evil.
Oh,
is
the
it Snow White,
stepsisters?
the stepsisters.
Oh wait,
yeah.
Snow White has an evil step. No, it's just an evil witch, right?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? Walt Disney, famous anti-Semite.
Yeah, well,
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who isn't these days?
clock's right. Yeah, broken clock's right twice a
Broken
day.
clock's right. Yeah. But yeah, no. So the Israel thing was that, and Kirk was that he was started to push back against Israel, but apparently he was getting so much money from like Israeli donors or whatever.
Yeah.
That they were like, hey, what are you doing? You can't be whatever.
What I don't understand is like, so Israel spends all this money to get, like, you know, power and stuff in America, so they can get weapons and shit like that. Why don't they just spend the money on the weapons, their own weapons? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
That's true.
Why is there this middleman? I guess it's for, you know, influence and stuff. But yeah, it's like buy your own.
Get your own fucking weapons, you stingy cunts.
I wonder that sometimes it's the whole idea of like trade. I think is confusing for me because it's just like build a factory and make the thing.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's more resources if you don't have the cobalt or whatever. You need the children to mine the cobalt, so some countries don't have.
They need their little hands
really
to be able to. What kids are mining the cobalt?
Oh, who cares?
Yeah.
As long as my phone works, who gives a fuck?
As long as they're not on their phones.
Yeah.
As long as they're outside playing.
I'm on their phone.
They're living like they're in the moment.
Yeah.
They definitely are in the moment. They're not thinking about much else.
They're not thinking about anything.
Where's the next piece of cobalt?
Yeah.
They just live in cobalt to cobalt.
That's what people
that
don't.
whip coming around again?
Yeah, people don't say that about child soldiers and people in like factories, kids in factories and stuff. That's like they're not on their phone. They're out doing shit.
They're not.
Well, they are on our phone.
They're
assembling one.
They're on the phones that we're gonna use.
There's traces. Yeah.
But yeah, they're out doing shit. They're being active.
Being busy,
That's good.
Contributing to the economy.
Yeah, they are. They're contributing to the economy. If you got rid of all the child soldiers and all the kids, whatever,
the
what
world
you
would
call them,
collapse.
slave workers, the world would collapse. You know, until they find a way to like replace them with.
Adult slaves.
With AI, but no, well, the adult slaves are doing their own thing. But like they're doing way more important shit. But maybe like AI or something could come in and take the kids' jobs.
Yeah,
those are the jobs that AI should be taking first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Start with where the kids are working, free the kids, and then come for our jobs.
Well, technically, the kids. Like they need the child slaves are helping make the AI. They're making all the components.
It's the part of the circle.
They're kind of like it's kind of like their parents. Like if AI becomes sentient, it'd be like and my creator. Like
I'll spare you, my child.
yeah.
Do robots now in China, like Chinese robots, will they have like they'll probably speak Chinese and stuff, will they? What a stupid thing to say.
Imagine that.
No, they'll speak Japanese.
Getting your robot, you spend like $100,000 on this thing, you get it, and it's like, oh, it speaks fucking Chinese.
They'll speak jive. I speak jive. Hey, one man.
Damn.
Or just like with a Chinese accent, just like a really.
Yeah, well, it's like if the robot is like a Chinese robot, but it's learning English, we'll have like English like with a Chinese inflection, you know, like hello. I don't know what I'm doing here. What? Where has this gone? But yeah. So, but anyway, we'll go back to Charlie Kirk. Wipe the Kirk off his face. But now it's that a guy. I don't know if you've looked into the guy who shot him. No.
Oh, I think I've seen it. Is it the guy whose dad like told on him?
Yeah, so his dad snitched on him.
And then he got $1 million reward for snitching on his son, and he gave the $1 million to Charlie Kirk's family.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
He would have had a massive life insurance.
God,
like they would have so much money.
Yeah.
They don't need that $1 million. Keep the money for yourself.
God, his son would be so pissed if he heard that.
Dad, that's my inheritance.
Yeah. But yeah, like
I needed that.
Yeah.
For fucking to buy noodles at the fucking prison bar.
That was bail.
Yeah, $1 million. I mean, wouldn't you use that $1 million to like fund your kids' legal bills?
No, because the family's right wing. Like they're super.
Oh, they are right wing.
Yeah, I get the feeling that they weren't a fan.
Yeah. But yeah, it turns out that he had like a trans girlfriend. Who was mid transitioning.
I see.
And that they lived together, and then so basically he wrote.
It's so weird that we know how far into the transition that this person. It's like what?
Yeah.
It's like did she give an interview about like how like they're doing a press conference and like are those your real tits?
We're gonna have to see what's between your legs. Yeah. Brian Johnson from NBC. What's between your legs? But yeah, no, and then so they were fucking, or whatever. And the
God,
Fox
what a
News.
shame. He could have just spent. He just could have just. He could be. What's wrong? That's a good life. Why would you ruin?
That's a good life.
What are you doing?
God, I wonder what his parents thought about him
Just
banging her.
God.
Just be
play
happy
with
with what you got. You don't have to.
make the silver lining in it all. $1 million. Why do you got to turn that down?
Just go and debate him.
Some people would kill for a trans girlfriend.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally.
But he did. But yeah, so I think he got like radicalized. His family were very pro
By the trans
Trump.
girlfriend?
I don't
he
know.
got
I think
pushed
he was
away.
like, "I love you so much."
She lifted up his dress and she said, "Radical man."
But so then like the note was like, "Oh, I have a chance to take out Charlie Kirk," and all this stuff about him being homophobic and transphobic and all this sort of stuff. And then, but like he was always
He had a chance.
get
Like
caught.
he applied to a job. In a newspaper, it's like kill Charlie Kirk.
Oh, right,
It's like,
yeah.
what does that
There's a
mean?
gap
You
in
could
your
do that. You
resume.
could. Surely you could. There's many universities you could have done that. Like, why is it? He has to wait for Charlie Kirk to come to him. He's like he's like one of those. He's like a spider.
Right.
He's like if Charlie Kirk never came to his hometown, he wouldn't have killed
Probably
him.
wouldn't have
He's
done
like,
it.
fuck
Lazy
it.
sod.
He's like, I'm not driving. I'm not driving 40 minutes to kill Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Difference.
But he was always going to get caught because he left so much evidence. Like he was in a Discord group with 20 people.
Yeah, and he said, I killed Charlie Kirk.
Well, he was discussing it with them. So they're all probably going to get in trouble now because they didn't fucking do anything.
But you probably wouldn't think someone was taking it
No,
serious.
in America, if someone's like, I'm gonna...
what's
Oh,
the,
true. Yeah, you might.
Yeah, I think they're still going to fucking...
What's the,
But people
in
must
trouble.
say shit like that all the time.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. People get death threats all the fucking... I'm pretty sure I've got a death threat from... I got a death threat
From yourself.
In the mirror, like,
Yeah.
motherfucker. I got a death threat from a guy from the IDF.
Really?
Or a former IDF soldier for some clip I posted. And he was like, you faggot, you're going to burn in hell, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah. He was like, my sons are fighting in Gaza. And I was like, he's calling me a fag. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, your sons are raping Palestinian men, so they're faggots as well. And he was like, whoa, don't you dare say that. No, they're not. That's fake news.
As soon as you say, don't you dare, you've lost.
Yeah.
How dare you? How
Yeah.
dare
He
you?
also go, no, they're not. Like it's
Yeah. He was like, that's
No?
fake news.
Like,
Like, no, I've seen the videos. Your sons are raping men. It was so much fun.
It is crazy how that's like a thing that happens in war. Like they just like there's a way they're like the humiliation of the prisoners is it negates the gayness of it or something.
Yeah, well, it's like
Because
that's
it's-
what they say about prison, that it's not gay if you fuck a man in prison.
Yeah, but you're free. If
Or
you're a
so I say
soldier
anyway.
with prisoners, you're not. It's not like, oh, when am I ever going to see a woman again? It's like you could walk around the corner and see a woman.
Right. but
Like you
it's-
work with women.
Yeah.
like
I
when
think
do
there
you?
was an episode of Louis Theroux, however you say it, and he's in a jail, and the female prison officers say that it's like a real problem that like they're the only women that some of the prisoners see.
Yeah.
Is that when they walk past the cells, the lads are like up against the window, like,
Whoa.
fucking come
going
back!
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll throw their cum at them and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just fucking
Yeah, it's
insane.
like Silence of the Lambs.
Oh
that
my
happens.
god.
What happened in Silence of the Lambs?
bro.
When she's walking, when Jodie Foster's walking down to see Hannibal Lecter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she gets cum
I
thrown at
remember
her.
that
Someone
scene.
And
throws
he's like,
cum at her?
that's after, because on the way to Hannibal, the guy's like, I can smell your cunt. And then on the way
Oh.
back, he throws his cum.
throws his gun
I
and
hope
like
she
direct hit
gave-
as well.
Yeah.
She
And
got
then
hit
that
with the
guy
cum?
Yeah, and then
gets
she's like-
killed. He kills himself.
Yeah.
Because of
Who does? The guy.
The guy that
The guy who threw the cum.
No, but
Hannibal Lecter like makes
convinces
him
him to kill
convinces
himself.
him to kill himself.
Hannibal
yeah,
Lecter. God, I hope her cunt must have really stunk if you could smell it from the
Dude,
fucking...
my friend told me the story like a few days ago. He's just started working with like heavily autistic like
comedians.
comedians. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
We all do.
They're like 16, 17, but they've got the mental age of like 2, 3-year-olds, right?
Perfect.
But the problem is the hormones are fucking going through them. So yeah,
They're going to...
that's got that.
Oh
That
my
is the
God.
perfect crime. I mean, that's
Beauty's on the
Yeah.
inside, as they say.
But he's telling
Yeah.
me that it's like he's like they're just jacking it every 20
Really?
minutes. They're jacking
Wow.
it constantly, and you can't stop
Woo!
them. They're just go. And he said like he's just started this, that no one's really told him what to do. So he's just like going around, and there's like one of
He's
them
like,
like
"You do it
putting
like
out
this."
fires.
No, not like that.
You'll
never come like that.
You're doing
You
it all
idiot.
wrong. So wait, he's looking after autistic kids.
It's looking after heavily autistic.
Where is he
kids.
looking after them?
At like a school.
In the school.
Like yeah.
And they're all in their mid-teens.
Mid-teens.
And they're jerking
and
off.
they're jacking off.
Just like
constantly.
in the classroom. Just
in
like
the classroom, or they kind of have to try and steer them to go somewhere private. If you go, like discourage if they can, but then go private. But the thing is like he just like one kid was like read this book, and he started like reading the book, and the guy was like just uncontrollably horny, would just start jacking it, and then someone like came up to him and was like, oh yeah, you can't read that book to him. It's his horny book. Like it makes him too
Mein
excited.
Kampf. Don't show him Mein Kampf.
The book was
come
about,
everywhere.
like, the book was like
Mein
about
Kampf.
My struggle, yeah. Not jerking off in class. Struggling to keep that boner in his trousers. What was? You know what the book was?
So the book was like about a grandma like getting really angry at her kids and being like,
okay.
Wow.
There's the fetish right there.
Oh my god.
So you're just like, oh shit! Like
He likes getting a telling off for
That's like BDSM for.
retards. Sorry, I think that was the title of the book. BDSM for retards. 101. So what is he? So they have to tell the kids to go, if you want to jerk off, go to the fucking bathroom.
go to the yeah. So, but it's like I mean, I think it's a bit of a just do what you can. You know what I mean? Like,
just try not to get it on you.
Just
Yeah.
And they start handing out like visors and stuff.
Yeah,
Just
your eyes.
fucking close your eyes and hope it doesn't get on you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! What was the book? Oh, sorry,
It was
the grandmother
grandma
with
getting upset,
getting upset at the fucking
at kids doing naughty things, and
Jesus
it's like,
Christ. But that's like that. You know what? That kid's fucking
I
keep
mean,
him away from his grandmother. That's what I'd say. Did you see the Louis Theroux? What was it? Not guilty by reason of insanity. Have you seen that episode?
Yeah.
And there's the guy who just like he's in that section of the prison or whatever. Are they in a prison? No. It's like a facility, a closed off facility, and he was just he just raped his mom.
well,
Yeah.
Is that all?
And they locked him up for that. Jesus, the world's gone mad.
oh shit,
Wokeness.
oh shit, I gotta make some calls.
I better lawyer
Oh,
up.
yeah.
But yeah, and he was just like, his defense was like, yeah, no, I just had a moment of like psychosis where
Whoa.
It was about It was
Boys will be
3
boys.
minutes.
yeah, boys will be boys, Your Honor. Come on, have you seen his mother?
Yeah.
Hot piece of ass.
Imagine that was like, this is the mother, and yeah.
Oh, in the court.
Yeah,
they're like
a picture
Exhibit
of the
A.
mother. The
And
judge
was
was like,
Exhibit
come
A,
on, man.
Exhibit D's.
He's nuts. But so he was just like, yeah, I had a moment of like a few minutes where I was psychotic and I raped my mom, and then as soon as I finished raping her, I was back to.
I'm the same.
That's called
Yeah.
When I need to come, I'm the same.
It's post-no clarity. That's what it's called.
Just any crime you commit.
Maybe that's
like,
all-
I just had psychosis for 2 hours while I committed
While
this
I
crime,
racially
and
abused that
yeah.
black woman.
But
on the
no,
bus.
he must have actually been psychotic, because to get into that, to actually win a case by reason of insanity, you really have to,
Yeah.
like, you have to be fucking insane. Like, where it's like, people think that it's like easier to go that route, but like, it's way worse because they can keep you there forever.
Forever, yeah.
Like, there's no like sentence time. There's like, you're here until you're deemed not a threat anymore.
Yeah. And the mom still like goes to visit him and stuff.
Well,
Yeah. But there has to be someone in the room with
Yeah.
them.
I see.
Yeah.
You have to wear something a little less.
Yeah, revealing. Yeah. Yeah, put on this jumpsuit. You can't be showing any flesh.
Yeah, they have to put her in a straitjacket.
Put her in a hijab. You got a hijab lying around there we can give this woman. But yeah, no, there's just like, and then there's like, they're interviewing her and she's like, yeah, I still love him.
A little more.
A little more. Actually, I never stopped loving him. I've never loved him any more.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like, I love him, but I'll never be left in a room alone with him ever again. And this guy was like fucking huge, like you know those and I think he did have autism. I think it was seeping out of him. and yeah, like he was this big fucking tall dude, fucking massive fucker. But I didn't know that if they were in there, because there's one guy that was accused of malingering, where it's just like you just pretend that you're insane.
Oh, that's called malingering.
Malingering, yeah. And then he was like, hey, they think I'm malingering, kind of like winking
really?
at the camera.
I thought malingering was like if you're like hanging out in an area. I've been saying that wrong.
Yeah, no, lingering.
Lingering.
But me lingering.
Me lingering, man.
Me lingering in the insane asylum.
I just got back from a trip to Jamaica. So.
Me lingering, wagwan. Me lingering with the bandem. Big batty gal. But but he like shot a guy or something, and then his defense was that I was insane, and then.
So what was he wanting? He would wanted to go
to prison.
So he wanted to go to a crazy.
Yeah, where it's just like you're just it's like a psychiatric hospital.
Right,
you're not locked up in a cell. You're just in a room.
He must have been good at acting if he got away with it. Like if he actually convinced.
Yeah, if he ever gets out, he could have a career in acting. Like, but there's always that famous, like I think it's like an old wives' tale where it's like.
Don't let your son fuck you.
Yeah.
Don't let your son. I heard that one.
Yeah.
Don't be left alone with your retarded son. He might rape you. And that Frankie Boyle joke that he got in a lot of trouble for. He like this man is mental. So there's a celebrity here called Katie Price, or Jordan was like her porn name, and massive tits. And she had a kid with a football. Yeah, let's go get a picture of her.
It's a screensaver.
Yeah. But she had a kid with like this guy, this famous footballer, and the kid was severely fucking retarded, like fucking not a hope. And the dad bounced. That was like, all right, I'm not raising this fucking mongoloid. He skipped out.
Right.
And then she started dating like some MMA fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And then Frankie Boyle had a joke.
Knocked some sense into him.
Yeah. You ever try just like turning it on and off again? But Frankie Boyle's joke was like, she started dating an MMA fighter to stop the son from raping her or something like that. So someone could intervene and stop the son from raping her. Yeah. It's just brutal. Mental, absolutely mental. Like, and now Frankie Boyle's kind of like, he's not woke, but he's kind of I don't think he's as vicious as he used to be. But there's an old wives' tale about fucking a guy who like was getting done for some crime, and he went to prison. He went into court. Before he went in, he put like chocolate ice cream like into his arse, like or in between his cheeks, and then in the middle of the trial, he just started like putting his hand down his trousers and going and eating.
Whoa!
And they thought he was eating his own shit, and they're like, "Well, I guess he's fucking insane."
Wow.
Yeah.
The judge is like, "Hold on."
Yeah. No, you're not. Yeah, well, we've seen this trick
so
before.
Yeah. Oh, you've played ice cream poopy before.
Imagine he fucks it up and just like strawberry instead.
Right. Yeah. It's like mint ice cream. Yeah. Fuck.
It's like.
I don't know. What did you think of the state of our bathroom? It's pretty bad, right?
I thought the window out to the outside was nice.
It's nice,
yeah. That is the
only
only, because it was cold the other day and I closed it and I was like, oh, this is bleak.
It is getting cold.
When you
but I've seen worse.
You've seen worse?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen
in
worse.
Dunedin.
I lived in the fucking warehouse. It was worse for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a lady living here now, which is.
I would not call her a lady.
Really? Yeah.
Dude, I fucking had
she's
2 bottles of vodka.
We'll talk about that, yeah.
Like, we won these, because we did the heats of these, we both did 2 heats of this Ricky Gervais competition to open for him.
Oh, cool.
And so you get a bottle every time, so we had 2 bottles, and then I got to the semi-final, got another bottle. So I had 2 bottles on top of the fridge, sitting there, and I went to go have a drink, because I don't drink much, but occasionally I'll like have a drink after a gig or whatever. And I went to grab them, and it looked like they were sealed, and I was like, wait, it's fucking empty. And I looked she'd put the plastic back on to make it look like it was still sealed, and both bottles were completely dry.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's like, I asked, there's another kid that lives down there, but he hasn't been around much.
That's my kid.
And,
yeah. My son.
And he was like...
You're severely autistic.
Like just... Oh, no, because I first went to her room, because she was the only one home, and I went with the bottle, knocked on the door, and I was like, did you drink this? And then she was like, no. And I was like, oh, well,
she wouldn't be able to remember.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, there's 2 full bottles of vodka and they're gone now. Like I pretended to be like, oh fuck, I wonder who did it. And she's like, yeah, that's weird. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll ask the other guys. And then she was like, okay. And then went back in the room. I asked the other guy. I know Rob doesn't drink.
Yeah.
You don't drink at all?
The other guy's like, no, that's fucking crazy. I could tell by his reaction that he wasn't lying.
Yeah.
And then so I just messaged her being like, look, I know you said you didn't do it, but the other guys don't drink. And like, I'm pretty sure it's you, so I want them replaced. And she went back being like, that's okay, I'll replace them. So obviously she did it. And like,
100%.
But yeah, I don't see her. She just hides in her fucking room.
I like that though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it can be nice as a roommate.
No, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, but I do want at least the money for that fucking vodka, because it's like £60.
Yeah, vodka's not cheap.
But I was more annoyed that I just wanted to take a little bit of the edge off, and that added so much more.
More edge.
Yeah.
You were edging. You were edging all over the place.
I had to. I'm like, Rob, can I open one of your bottles?
I need a drink. Yeah. That would push me. Yeah. Because we have the fact that she's like in her room, I have a very sort of Sharia law mindset, you know?
Yeah.
Women are to be...
If you're not out of your room, you better be wearing something that makes it look like
she should I haven't seen this lady. Apparently she's...
Lady is the wrong word.
Lady is the wrong word, yeah.
It's wrong.
It's, what word would you use? I think the last episode I said swamp monster.
Swamp monster. Your cunt stinks.
Yeah.
That's the smell.
She walked past my room. Your cunt stinks. Yeah, I haven't. There's a kid crying outside. But I hope they didn't hear this.
Some little coming.
Yeah, some little girl's like, my cunt stinks. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, what was I gonna say there about this woman? Fuck. Oh yeah, our female listenership. It's gone from like 25% or 30% women down to, I think it was like 10% or something.
Okay. Yeah, but that's because we're getting more men, right?
We're getting more men, which is what we want.
No, but that means it's just probably the same women listening. And we're not getting any new female listeners, but it's just more.
We're holding on to the core female, the diehard female fans who've stuck through this, which is
diehard because they look like Bruce Willis.
Imagine it's just her on like multiple accounts.
Oh, her downstairs?
Yeah, it's her on like her phone or laptop.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate all the downloads wherever they're coming from. But yeah, Bruce Willis is gone. He's gone tits up, man. Have you seen videos of him?
He's I mean, he'll be like my friend's kids. He'll be jacking it, and he doesn't know where
it
is. Right?
Yeah. He's just reverting back to a retarded childlike state. He's not going to die. He's going to die retarded. But yeah, no, it's actually very sad. It's my biggest fear is getting something like that.
It
baldness.
scares me. Like,
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Demi Moore. Is it Demi Moore that's married to her?
I'm really worried about fucking Demi Moore.
Yeah, God.
Alright, folks, that was Fitz. Go follow him on Instagram, Fitz_comedian. We've got a work in progress show tonight, which is Tuesday the 23rd, with Big Mike Rice. Come along to that. Also got solo shows on the 14th of October, Top Secret Comedy Club in London, and the 6th of November at the Bill Murray in London, and also on the 6th of October in Dublin, Ireland, with the Crackdown. That would be great. Sign up to the Patreon. That would be greatly appreciated. You know the deal. Thanks for listening. Spread the word. Bye-bye.